My name is Matt Longley. I'm the CEO of Visable. Visable is a hiring platform that helps companies better target and recruit college students. ETC has been a phenomenal experience for us. We came into this not being entrepreneurs and not really understanding what that meant. We learned very quickly, but a lot of what we learned in our first 8 months, we learned the hard way. And once we started spending time at the ETC, and the ETC ran our Accelerate Baltimore cohort, and we're still members to this day, our learning curve changed significantly. We were exposed to people there, both the staff and the program staff at the ETC, but also the companies they have in residence, and some of the alumni companies who, you can tell it's effective because the alumni companies come back and spend time there too. And it's absolutely changed the way that we learn about startups and the way that we operate as a startup. We've gotten everything from sound financial advice to programming advice to questions about the way that we present our message. The ETC has been just an incredible resource on that. We did Accelerate Baltimore in this spring, in the spring of 2015. It was a very fascinating project. We came into this, we're not entrepreneurs by nature, we're entrepreneurial, but we had no experience coming into this. I was a management consultant for HR functions. Charlie was a management consultant for the finance industry. And so when we first approached this, we were very heads down. We said, this is our project, this is what we're going to execute on. And along with Ben, who's our lead developer, we just sort of started building stuff. And we did conversations with recruiters and conversations with students and career centers, but we didn't really talk to anyone within the startup space, which looking back now, I think is one of the biggest mistakes we made when we first started. And so Accelerate Baltimore was really the first time we sort of poked our heads up and said, what else is going on in the Baltimore tech community? And who else can we learn from? Who else can we have conversations with? And really, it's been one of the most significant differences in where we were a year and a half ago and where we are now. The Baltimore tech scene is absolutely fascinating. It's on fire right now. We have a really strong network of small companies that are just getting going. And then we have a number of large companies that, Order Up is the perfect example right now. Large companies that are getting national attention, that are pulling in significant revenue that make them not just a great company for Baltimore, but make them a great company for anywhere. And so when you have that mix, but still a focus on the new development on small companies, it's a very inviting place as an entrepreneur. Baltimore has, and Maryland in this area in general, has a focus on higher education that is rivaled by nowhere else in the country. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're here. It's one of the reasons why we decided to launch our company here. But also, just look, obviously it's directly in our space, but even looking outside that and looking at the type of talent that you have coming out of the school systems here, who are now deciding that they want to stick around. It's just, it's whatever the opposite of a brain drain is. And people from here, but also there are lots of people moving here who either were brought here by the school system like me and loved it and decided to stick around, or who came here for opportunities and realized that there's an incredibly growing and vibrant young professional network.